Hi, I'm Derek Murray.
And I'm Jason Murray, and this is the 1917 Can-Am ITP Maverick.
Desert UTV racing started back in 2009. That was the first season that we kind of dabbled in racing. At the time, we were just having a good time doing the weekend warrior thing with quads, bikes. We had a Rhino. Decided let's go out and give this racing thing a try. We had a good time. We were fairly successful, and said let's keep going and having fun.
Yeah, 2009, 2010, we continued to race our Yamaha Rhino, and we kicked around a couple ideas, maybe going on to another class, maybe something a little more speed, and then we were really excited to see that Can-Am came out with the Can-Am Commander. Bumped the speeds from an average of 45 miles an hour to like the high 60s and the 70s, and then from there it evolved to what we got here today, the Can-Am Maverick, and now we're racing the 2-seat, the 4-seat, and these things are pushing the high 70s, 80 miles an hour, and we couldn't be happier.
We're here at Berts to put our 2-seat Maverick on display so people can check it out. Wanted to give you guys a little bit of a breakdown on the car, kind of go through it. We'll show you some of the features of the car today, and kind of let you know a little bit more about our Maverick.
This is our 1917 Can-Am Maverick. We designed this car to compete and score in Best in the Desert. We started off with a factory frame, cut it down to the frame rails, and built this aftermarket cage to basically for safety. The car is built strong, the car is built pretty robust, so all the added modifications that we did here are basically to keep us safe out on the track.
On this Maverick, we utilize a lot of the stock parts, but we do run a lot of aftermarket parts as well. We run the ITP tires. We run the 30-inch Ultracross. It's a great tire. It's similar to a truck tire, but designed specifically for a UTV. It's a 30-inch tire, so it makes the desert, seem to shrink. The things are incredible. You can count on one hand the amount of tire issues we had all year. They're the best tire on the market, bar none. We also run a Yoshimura motor on this car. The car is very quick, it's very fast, it's been reliable. The Can-Am motor's just got a ton of torque, ton of power, keeps us competitive. Yosh with the exhaust and the motor gives us that extra oomph we need to keep her up front. We run Laser Star Light, keeps it super bright, especially down in Baja when we're running night for 10, 12 hours at a time. We're pushing the limits, got to be able to see well.
As for our suspension, we teamed up with Lone Star and Fox this year. Lone Star gives us a 3-over in the front. It's the same kit that you can basically go out and slap on your Maverick. It's a off-the-shelf kit, super reliable. We probably put about 3,000 to 4,000 miles of desert racing on it and didn't have any suspension failures this year. As for the shocks, we use Fox, the Podium 2.5s. Those things are awesome. The adjustability on those shocks are bar none. And you get those things dialed, they'll soak up almost anything the desert has to offer. We've been racing with factory Can-Am now for the last 4 years, and of which we've had 3 different vehicles that we put on the track. We started with the Can-Am Commander, then we went to this 2-seat Maverick, and now we're racing the 4-seat Maverick Max. All 3 vehicles have proven to be super strong and reliable this year, and for the past 4 years we've been able to take the 1917 Can-Am Maverick and finish every mile of Best in the Desert. It just goes to show how strong and how reliable these things really are. With a bolt-on kit and shocks that you can go buy yourself at your local dealership, you can also go out and have a vehicle that's very competitive.
We're wrapping up our 2014 season. We want to thank all of our sponsors. Without them, we couldn't be out here doing what we do. It's a full team sport. We're going to go ahead and have this car on display here at Berts for the next couple weeks. If you want to check it out, stop on by, take a look, and check out the 1917 Can-Am Maverick.
Yeah, 2014 had its ups and downs. Didn't really finish the year how we anticipated. At the beginning of the year at King of the Hammers, I had a little bit of a mishap. Got my finger tangled up in the winch line and ended up getting it popped off. Spent about 12 days in the hospital trying to get it reattached. And right now, this is kind of what I got. Currently in the state it's in, it really doesn't do much. It's just there. I'm hoping in the next couple years I can get a knuckle replacement and hopefully get this thing working again. But for now, it's basically a cocktail stir. I'm joking.